Hello and welcome to episode
Four,
4.
is it? Now?
4.
Yeah.
Episode 4.
Blimey.
Yeah, it feels a lot longer than it actually has been probably. It's felt like quite a while because we've had to wait for the modules all the time.
Yeah. Trouble getting we get our modules from like China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, all that.
Chimalima Ding Dong Chow.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All those places, just they put them on a boat,
Ship them over.
ship them over.
And then we have to deal with the Royal Mail.
Yeah.
Enough said. Do you want to introduce what we're doing today?
No, but there you go.
Fine then.
We're doing
What we're doing today is...
have you got the picture ready?
No,
I need the picture ready.
I'll sort that out in a second.
Well, you sort the picture out. What we're doing today is we're doing, and I'll have to.
We're making this
carefully.
live link.
Yeah, well, the other thing is just plugging up the standard blink thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I'll put this in front of this camera a second. Got this nice little unit, very simple. Basically, it's a whole load of RGB LEDs. All got common anode.
Anodes.
Not the best way of doing it, really. I would have done common cathode, but hey, there you go.
Right. That's just...
common cathode basically would have meant common in the ground.
Yeah.
But they've decided to common the positive side of it all the way through, which is a bit weird. So for everything else you work and you pull pins low
Yeah.
to turn them on and high to turn off, which what you was having trouble with, wasn't you?
Yeah. Right, here we go. This is probably why they haven't done common
Yeah,
cathode.
that's what a common anode is. If you look, there's only a single positive, which is a second pin down on this, and then all the rest are negatives. So it's a bit of a pain. Makes it very hard to do pulse width modulation on it.
It does. One thing I would
Although
like...
I did manage, when I was mucking around, I did manage to actually do it once.
Yes.
Very, very hard. Using an advanced techniques of duplexing.
Yes.
When you see this going, something to note now, at no point is any more than one LED actually lit.
Yes.
Although your eyes will tell you there's more.
One thing I would like to mention with RGB LEDs, like completely off topic, sort of, but sort of related. RGB LEDs, I have a pack of them downstairs that I probably was going to give away to someone because I bought RGB LEDs. What I got was fake RGB LEDs. What I got is, not as in I have some red LEDs, some green LEDs, some blue LEDs. I got what they call RGB slow LEDs, which are LEDs which automatically on their own switch between red to green to blue. So you get like the different colours, but it's not what I wanted. So if anyone wants them, just like send us a direct message or something.
Yeah.
And you can have them order. We're not going to want them.
Can't remember how many you got, but whatever there is.
I have a pack, yeah. We'll put the details in the description. First come, first serve.
Yeah, whoever wants them, we don't want them.
Yeah, right.
Right, there's been a couple of changes since the last time, hasn't there?
There has
There
been a couple of changes.
Yes, we've now got the voting system up.
We've
and
now
running.
got the voting system up and running. We have also gotten rid of that god awful picture of a pin that we tried to show.
Yeah, we're not going to bother with pinouts for a little while. We will get back to them, but we're playing around. Well, I've been playing around with that. I don't think you're supposed to pronounce it. The Fritzing,
Yeah,
whatever it is.
because at the
I used to call
moment,
it Fritznig
Fritznig, yes.
for some reason. I
At the-
don't know where I got the extra letters from it from, but
At the moment, what we've been doing is finding like the libraries that come with the modules, and then hoping that Fritzing had the diagrams that were provided to us generally by the actual makers, and that's what we showed you. But obviously, as soon as we change something, like we use it on a different breadboard, we add in something else, we go, why are you using pins which are separated both sides? We'll move all onto one side. It couldn't represent it as well as we would like, so at the moment we've got rid of that whilst we sort of learn how to draw.
yeah, with this Fritzing
Yeah,
thing.
because a lot of the modules, such as this one we're actually doing today,
This will never show up if it fits, I don't think, because it's not
it's not
a standard.
it's not a standard module at all.
It's not too big actually.
It's not that big, no.
It's a nice little thing. Hang on, let's have a look.
Go measure it
I mean,
under the
this-
camera
This is
when the camera comes on.
if you're doing it on this, are you?
Yeah, well, why not?
Right, hang on. This put the vernier on it. I wonder if it'll actually pick it up. Yeah, 6.5 by whatever and whatever. I'm not going to keep doing it on that. Well, 6.5 width, and it's 32.5 mil tall. So
It's a small module.
quite a small module.
Right, now whilst he was doing that, I've actually got myself ready. The first thing I've noticed is a random QR code which has appeared like down here somewhere.
Yeah.
That is not there for Twitter at all. Our Twitter is down over this side. Pointing's dodgy, alright? Leave me to it. Right, so the QR code is a link to our voting system.
Which the results can be seen sort of there.
Up through my neck, yeah. Doesn't look massively big, but it's more of a fact that you'll see it go up. You'll
I
be
mean,
able to
it's
tell.
4. There's only 4 modules.
There's only 4 modules.
This
Fourth
is
episode.
been down as an 8 RGB LED module, isn't it?
Would you like to say the whole name? Would you like to read it from there? Because
From
it's
where?
not even on there, is it?
No, it's not on this actually. Where is it? Yeah, LED RGB V2 Keyes.
Which, if you look that up, and actually, I'm going to show you how to look that up. Because we've also gone now, so I have this laptop. Right. Let's go to images. A lot of them aren't the right. Well, we've got 4 of the right ones there. Then everyone after that is something completely different.
Now, just quickly, one thing I will say is you can light up more than one LED at once.
Yeah.
Actually, at once.
Such as what this person
But
has
it'd have to
actually
be
done.
the same colour, because you drive this. There's 3 pins to one side.
Yeah.
Which that image you can actually see. The 3 pins to the side are actually the RGB, which is actually done. And I think they've done the wrong way around, aren't they? Yeah, the red, blue, green
The red, blue, green, yeah.
instead of RGB.
But the thing is, they're not done
And
red, blue, green. They're
They're
labelled.
also done the same way. Yeah, labelled wrong, but we don't worry.
Yeah.
But they're actually done the same way. You pull them low.
Yes.
So you pull whatever pins you want to turn on, LEDs you want to turn on the larger group of pins.
Yeah.
Pull them low, then pull your colour low, and that, all the ones that are then all the pins that are on the LEDs that are low will then turn to the colour of the one of the 3 you pulled low, or you actually put all 3 of them low and you get white.
Yes. But yeah, this is the voting screen, which that QR code will show you. So if you have a smartphone, you can just scan that. If not, the link's in our description. So you'll be on this page if you decide to vote. This page you can select as many as you want. You can even select all of them. I mean, it's not very helpful to us, but if you can't decide, just tick all of them.
And we might cry.
And we might cry if it turns out that our first live episode we have to combine everything.
Yeah.
As we have got a few lined up, just when they're actually arriving is a completely different point. So yeah, you're on this screen and you'll go, oh yeah, put together this existing channel server driver, and
I do the radio transmitter one.
let's do the radio transmitter because it will not work. Click vote, and then that's been sent off. You can only vote once, people, so if you've already voted, you can't vote until we reset the poll. When we reset the poll, we'll tell everyone in our video. You can.
Yeah, but
Then
also if
vote
you look
again.
at our main screen now, the bit that's over there, you can actually see it's actually changed. The bars have gone up.
We have got bars, yes. You'll also see now it just disappeared, and there's the QR code again. What I'm doing now is I am resetting the results.
Got the QR code again.
Yeah, put it twice. And there you go. All
Like that.
reset. We're not having a vote ourselves.
No, we're not allowed to vote.
It's for you to vote, so you have a say in the show. You start to drive the show however you want it. Because at the end of the day, I mean, we're not exactly doing the show for us.
The only thing we will not give people a chance on there of voting for is we don't give them a chance to say which Arduino.
Which Arduino? No.
We'll just pick whichever one we can be bothered to use at the time.
Which will probably end up changing as it gets bigger.
And I want to get some more different Arduinos, so I'd like to have the whole range really.
Yes. So yeah, that's how you vote and everything.
Right, should we get back onto this lovely
Let's get back
RGB
onto the RGB
LED
module.
module?
So back to your usual scheduled program.
Yeah. Well, obviously on the main, if you can pull us over to the main screen.
I sure can.
And also if I turn a bit of light on until it focus. Now you see the wires already done up here, or wires up here. Unfortunately it's pulling the Arduino around, but anyway, it's not too much of a problem. You can see the flashing light because it's got the blink program on there. So all the wires are done, and all I've done is broken out to the board up here, so you can see the RGB, which is actually in the right order, RGB,
Yeah.
the right colours.
Burger.
And I'm using all the digital pins up this end of the board.
Yes.
So I've done this. Now, don't do this at home. What I'm about to do. Shouldn't do this. But I'm going to plug this because I've designed it so I can plug it straight in there. And that's now set up with the right pins.
Doing sweet FA.
Yeah, everything's in sort of at the moment because it's not actually programmed to do anything yet because it's only on blink and we don't use pin 13 at all.
Right, so quick point as you brought onto that, we are changing how we're doing the show in terms of schedule. We should probably start with.
Do we have a schedule?
We do, I thought.
Alright, okay.
It'll be Monday and Friday where applicable. When we receive new modules, we do have a Twitter, obviously, which you can follow that hashtag at the bottom. You'll go on there, all you'll find is us anyway. So you can go on there, we'll post up when we've got new modules, and we'll say, yeah, this module coming out Friday.
I would say one thing, I'd see about re-changing that Twitter bit.
Yeah.
Make it a little bit clearer.
Yeah, we'll do that. But so yeah, we'll go on there, we'll go, right, this episode is happening this Friday, blah blah blah. If for some reason we can't do an episode on a day, we'll go, sorry guys, we can't do an episode on Friday. Unfortunately, we've died again, or we don't have a module to do because they haven't arrived yet. What we'll do to compensate.
Well, it's like even like this module, when it first arrived, and we have actually had this for a little while.
Yeah.
We turned it on, we had oodles of problems, and I diagnosed it, went through, and remember we had blue showing up everywhere when we were using blue, and I found the problem was it was so badly made that it had little solder balls everywhere shorting things out, so I cleaned it all out thoroughly and it works lovely now.
Yeah.
And apparently they're sending me a replacement.
Yes. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll say, sorry guys, couldn't do an episode this Friday, my dad's died again. What we will do is give you an extra episode to be coming out this day because a module's now arrived. That's about it. I mean, this one's going up on Tuesday night over here, which isn't a Monday, we know, but this is our first day of recording with the schedule. So rather than leaving it till Friday, we're going to upload it Tuesday, so you know Friday, Monday, Friday, Monday. And that gives us enough time to get modules together.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. Obviously, as soon as we start getting votes in, we will actually start doing the live episodes, so we can start having a bit more fun. But this is still fun. Next thing to go on, we're no longer doing them poorly highlighted pictures.
No, because we're going to be showing the whole code is going to be underneath anyway, isn't it? A link to the code.
Right,
We're just
this
going
is
to
the
read out
code.
what we think's the best. I mean, I've got it on a printout.
You can
Right.
see on the screen that I'm looking at on, which
Yeah,
is the same code that he wrote, which we will upload and show you the code does actually work.
Yeah. It's actually quite a long bit of code, but it doesn't really do a lot. You start at the top. It's quite obvious what I've done. I've just defined what the RGB pins are.
Yep.
22, 24, 23. Now you say, why is it the wrong way around? Well, because blue is actually on 23.
Yeah. It's labelled the wrong way round, but actually made the right way round. So, well
apparently
done.
they're not all that way. I've been talking to people, and there's some of them actually wrong way around. Then after that, I've got this in const pin matrix. The const bit just makes sure it can't be changed elsewhere in the code.
Yeah, makes it constant.
Pin matrix, that's as defining the 8 LEDs, which pins they're going to be using.
Yeah.
Then I've done a bit that will change. I've done a 2A. I don't know if you've done much of this yourself, Dean, but I've done a two-dimension
Matrix.
array.
Yeah. A tuple.
Which I've called a matrix.
Yes.
This one. Basically, naught is all the pins I've now. I've worked out there's eight possible colours.
Yeah.
Easy to do.
Yeah.
You get more if you use pulse width modulation and you put them duller on that mix colours, but they don't mix well on these LEDs.
Yes.
But if you put something to diffuse the light in front, you might get away with it. So I started off. This matrix is quite simple. It's all noughts, then you've got 2 ones in the middle, and then you've got 4, then 6, then you've got all 8 ones.
Obviously, being ALEDs, you can't do 1 in the middle. It'll be up to.
So I did 2, then 4, then 6, then 8. That would be a pattern that would come through from the middle and out.
Yeah.
1 being the first colour, 0 being no colour.
Yes.
Later on, I've actually done a bit that actually rotates the pattern, so they come up in a different. So then, mucks around with stuff. Setup's quite simple. It's just setting all your pins up. So there's really nothing exceptional. But if you notice here on the setup, I've actually pulled all the pins high.
Yep.
Which is off. And that's the bit you was having the most trouble with, wasn't it?
Yeah. High is low, low is high, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt,
And whatever.
and whatever else.
All the rest of this is just simple bits, really.
I mean, I'm scrolling through on the screen there quite quick.
I've done a loop, within a loop, within a loop, within a loop. If you look there.
Yeah, I'm on the set colour bit.
And the reason is because I'm going to do every colour.
Yeah.
It loops every colour. And then it'll actually pause and it will do all the colours on the screen at once.
Yes.
There's 7 colours plus off is 8 LEDs. 1 LED be off. All the others will be colours 1 through to 7.
Yes. So it's 124 lines. This is our longest code so far to record, I do believe.
Yeah. But what I've done also, I don't even see this bit with the colour bit. If it's 0, I do this bit that says all highs, then 1. So basically, it's literally doing the binary count between the 3 digits. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, and so on. That's basically what I've done to get up to the.
So I think the main thing you might mention here is the fact that you made your own void, which is probably something which newer viewers might not notice. Got a new void called Set Up New Colours.
Yeah.
So obviously a lot of people, you open up, I'll show you, you go new, this is how it's presented to you, you have void setup, void loop, and everyone goes, right, I have to fit inside of that. But
yeah, I've known a fair few people that think you do, but you don't. You can do your own. Where you do other ones as well, which later on in the series I'm hoping to show, is you did like an interrupt.
Yeah.
It's a good one where you'd have your set up another void. I mean, all of these void loop, void setup, all they are basically is like a little subroutine.
Yeah.
For those that used to write programming, I've done programming, Commodore 64 Spectrum, things like that.
Setup and loops just predefined. So
yeah, they're the ones that you have to have.
Yeah, setups. I do this once, I'll leave it afterwards.
Yeah, loop just goes through
every
forever.
time, beginning end, beginning end, beginning end, for the end of time.
Yeah, it never ever stops, does it? I mean, as I said, there's nothing really. It's long. That's because of all the pretty patterning I've done. When you see it running, you'll see what I mean. It does go through from the middle out, and it changes all the colours. I did at one point. I was because I've had a lot of playing with this.
Yeah.
I did it actually cycling colours round.
Yes.
But I didn't bother. I think that's probably where the rock come in. I don't use that now. So the code could probably be cleaned up a little bit more still, but
Yeah.
I just did that just to play around, to have a look. But again, as I say, if you can want to upload it,
Sure can. There you go.
and
Just
you should see if actually what you should do is switch over to this camera.
I sure shall. I'm
To
just
bring that
letting
to a
it
big bit.
compile. And that's uploading now, so there you go, I can confirm. There you go, it's working, everything's fine.
Now, it's very hard to see in this light.
It is. Try turning your flash off.
It is off.
Nice on.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yes, it was. There,
There
you
we
go.
go.
Got it off, you sit there. Not brilliant, you can't see the colours brilliantly on this. But you can just about make out they are changing colour.
This is basically
Yeah,
because...
that's what it sits in and does the lot.
Yeah.
But what I've actually done is it switches on one LED.
It switched over a lot quicker.
Switches on one LED
Yeah.
and immediately switches over to another one. But because you've got what they call persistence of vision,
Yes.
it looks like there's more on than what there is.
Yeah. Because...
And if you look at what I've done on the patterning, it doesn't. There's no. I don't believe I used a pause anywhere in the end. I didn't need
No.
one.
It's basically because the what you see in terms of biology perspective isn't real time, because your eyes see it, the image gets flipped in your cornea or somewhere, gets flipped in your eyeball, and then your brain then interprets.
I think the lens flips it, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's the lens, and then it gets put onto the back of your eyeball,
Where it's got the receptors for the different colours
and then your brain interprets the different information to build a picture. Because of this, if something's changing quick enough, you will notice that it looks as if two things happen at the same time. Like you've seen a car going along and then suddenly the wheel's spinning the opposite way.
Obviously, it can't be. Otherwise, it'd be travelling in the opposite
travelling
direction.
in the opposite way. It's because at that moment in time, the wheel's spinning faster than the brain can actually interpret. So it's
It
trying to
misses a
fill
frame
in
or so. So
the gap.
if you imagine it as a frame.
Yeah.
Each individual movement's a frame. If you miss a frame, then
Yeah, if you have like one bit here, the logical explanation from your brain's point of view is that you've
from there
travelled
to
across.
there, it must have went backwards.
Yeah, it travelled
Stuff.
across, but in reality it went round and back, and then it's just your brain's going, oh, there, that's it, done. So,
But you can see it's quite good. I mean, unfortunately, it doesn't pick very well on this phone, does it? Which is a bit of a. You can sort of see there's colours there.
yeah, we do need to get ourselves better lighting.
Well, I've got better lighting.
Where
That's a
possible.
lovely bit of light in there. Look at those lovely bits of light in.
I wouldn't use that for my ceiling lights, though.
Unfortunately, you can't. From your side, you can't see it very well.
I can see, I've got a screen up.
But it's very but you can't see the colours very well, can you?
No, they do sort of
It's-
blend into one.
Well, you can sort of see it because the reflection. If you look closely on that, the reflection on the actual
On the board is true.
yeah on the breadboard's actually quite good. It's
Yeah, I can see from here that they are quite bright LEDs. So, I think that wraps up for this one.
yeah, that wraps up.
Don't
No, no.
forget, vote for the next episode. I mean, the next episode will be coming out on Friday, unless we get a live, in which case there'll be a live episode Friday. We'll post up an hour or two beforehand telling you, look, we're going to do a live. We're going to put up probably like it'll be on YouTube, so anyone that doesn't look at the Twitter page will know that. Anyone that does, obviously, you'll find that we'll have a tweet on there saying live episode, 2 hours. These are modules we're combining. Join us, chat to us.
2 hours?
Blah blah blah. Did I say 2 hours? That,
You mentioned the word 2 hours. I
Yeah.
heard that.
yeah, well, we're twice simple people. It might take us that long to plug in the
My
first one.
God, I bet everyone drinks that.
But yeah, you know, we'll give you a 2 hour warning saying there's going to be a live episode. this is the time in the UK it's
I
going
know,
to
it's
be.
a terrible warning. I thought you meant in 2 hours of the show's going to last 2 hours.
Hopefully not. I don't think we can quite drag out our humour for 2 hours.
No, not going to drag out 2 minutes. Go on then, let's
Right,
move on.
Yeah, so think that's it for this one.
Yeah, that's it.
That is it, good. So we'll see you Friday in one aspect or another.
Bye.
Mouse, why do you not like jeans? Why do you not like the bed?